Hey guys, Juan Andrade the Gardener here. In this video we're going to be showing how to make a repair on an irrigation main line. This repair in particular, the reason for this was that this 4-inch stem pipe, I noticed a lot of water spewing out through there a week prior to this. I turned off the water, came back, and here we are making the repair. My initial thought was that it could have been the drain or even the male adapter, and that tends to happen a lot over time. But in this case, it ended up being the T for the drain. It was cracked, and so it was just causing a huge leak there, so we ended up replacing that. I also noticed a lot of repairs were done to this side of the backflow prior to me making this initial repair, and so I ended up just replacing that whole end of it and putting everything in brand new. New union, new male adapter, new 90, new T, new drain, everything brand new. And yeah, this is kind of just how I go about making the repair, how I go about digging it up. If you guys would like to see a separate video, kind of more in depth of the parts that I use, the reason I go about using those parts, and kind of just a smart way of going about it, definitely leave a comment down below, or any type of video, weed identification, plant identification. If you guys have any diseases on your plants or trees that you guys would want to see a video about, definitely leave that down in the comments below as well. But yeah, other than that, like I said, this is a PVB. The reason PVBs are in an irrigation system is usually to separate two separate piping systems, for like a house versus what you're going to be irrigating, such as a lawn or any type of shrubs, trees. And yeah, it specifically addresses and prevents what is called backflow. And the reason you don't want any backflow into your system is because you don't want the sprinkler water to migrate into and mix with your drinking water. And so that's kind of the main reason for a PVB. It obviously has a couple more uses for that, but that's kind of like the main reason for that, main reason for a PVB. Also, kind of just a side note for any homeowners, if you're turning on your own PVB, you want to turn it on super slow, and as you're turning it on super slow, the system depends on water pressure in order to seat the seal on top of that PVB. So you might see a little bit of excess water spewing out from there, but that's nothing of concern after you have your water on completely, and it should only be for a few seconds. If it's longer than about 10-12 seconds, there's definitely concern there. It might be a tear in the rubber gasket or even the diaphragm. But yeah, initially you should spew out a little bit of water as you're turning it on. Yeah, and like I said, this is kind of just how I go about making repairs. I don't like making my holes too wide, just because when I'm putting all the dirt back in, the turf back on, I don't want it to be so obvious that there was a repair made there, or it just takes away from the aesthetic viewing of the property. It makes it look horrible when there's little pieces of grass everywhere, there's dirt all over the place. And so once I'm done digging this up, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. Kind of try to put everything back where it went and make it not as obvious that I was there. Yeah, that's also the beauty of this line of work, is that you never truly know the leak until you start digging it up, just because it's underneath dirt, rocks, roots, and everything that comes with digging it up. Here's the repair that I made. I made it above ground, just so when I put that final fitting in there, I don't have to be down there the whole time measuring, putting in 90s tees, putting in pieces of pipe. I kind of have everything set, ready to go. Put in the new union in there. And then this is the last fitting that I usually put in, just because it's a lot easier with the unions on either end. And yeah, this is kind of the finished product. Like I said, I'm going to put everything back in, and almost as if I was never there. Leave a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.